Welcome, everyone, to the opening race of the Offshore Performance Association's Brick Boat Fest, coming to you from beautiful Brick, New Jersey. Hi, everyone. This is Vince Lipari on behalf of Jeff Girardi and the rest of the Freeze Frame Video production crew. As we said, this is the opening race for this club. Other stops on the 2003 racing season include Seaside Heights on June 22nd, Atlantic City on July 20th, Point Pleasant on August 15th, New York City on September 7th, and to be announced in Maryland. We have 15 boats in all in this one race competition here this weekend, and they are the performance classes where your class is determined by how fast you go. We'll have the performance P1 through P5. Now, this site here in Brick, New Jersey is a great one for viewing. Anywhere along the beach in Point Pleasant is a great vantage point for the spectators. The boats race right off the beach. Now, the competitors for today's race include, first off, we've got Brioski. That's in P1. Also in P1, Relentless and Lightning Jack. In P2, it's Firewater. In P3, Bad Boy, Fair Warning, Gecko Tequila, What's Up. That's in P3. In P4, it's Delicate Sound of Thunder. Also Superboat, Typhoon, Wild Card. And in P5, Panther, Simply Awesome, and Sonic Boom. And those are your competitors for today's racing here in Brick, New Jersey. The sponsors include the Board of Chosen Freeholders in Ocean County, Jenkinson's Beach Boardwalk and Aquarium, Pagano Burger Real Estate Appraisers, Century 21, also Solid Gold Realty, Allstate, Whirlin Brothers Marina, Commerce Bank, Motorola, Crystal Point Inn, and many, many more. And a special thanks to Kurt Berger of the Offshore Performance Association for orchestrating this fine event right here in Brick, New Jersey. We have 6 onboard cameras for you provided by Freeze Frame Video Productions, and they are onboard Brioski, Firewater, What's Up, Delicate Sound of Thunder, Superboat, and Simply Awesome. The inspections and dry pits are at the Windward Beach, fueling at the Herbertsville Fire Training Station, the launching taking place at the Laurelton Yacht Club, as well as the Parade of Boats, and that is next to Windward Beach. There's Typhoon pulling in. Took a checkered flag in Marathon last week. Marathon, Florida. Typhoon Racing. Typhoon in P4. There's Brioski in Performance 1 class. Superboat in P4. John Cohn, the owner, John Cohn Jr., the driver, and the throttle man, John Cohn III. Family affair on board Superboat. Kurtz Marine, of course, Kurt Berger, owner-operator of Kurtz Marine, and one of the officials of the Offshore Performance Association. Once again, Brioski in P1. Jay Muller, the owner, Bill Moff, driver, and Jay Muller's also the throttle man. Firewater. Firewater in P2. There's Panther. And What's Up, right next to Panther. Cloudy day today with a threat of rain. What's Up, P3. Edward Smith is the owner. Simply Awesome. In P5, Bruce Suroff and Paul Lucarelli on board, driver and throttleman for this race. And there is the delicate sound of thunder. Get some Hot Wheels action there going on in the tri-pit area. All right. Entertaining the crowd here in the dry pits for the race. All right, pretty cool stuff. All right, we'll be airborne very shortly to bring you this opening race of the Offshore Performance Association's Brick Boat Fest. All right, as you can see, we are now airborne over the milling area. The competitors getting ready for this race as they mill around. And we've got some 15 competitors in today's race, and they include Brianski, Relentless, Lightning Jack, Firewater, Bad Boy, Fair Warning, Gecko Tequila, What's Up, Delicate Sound of Thunder, Superboat, Typhoon, Wildcard, Panther, Simply Awesome, and Sonic Boom. Now, we've had rain all morning, but it has stopped right now. Perhaps it'll stop just long enough to get this race in. There is the orange smoke coming from the pace boat, signaling the boats moving out of the milling area. Now, as you can see, they are spreading out following the pace boat, moments away from the green. And there is the pace boat on the far outside. There is Firewater. And there's Brianski right behind, picking up speed now, anticipating the green. Bumpy water is here off of Brick, New Jersey. Other boats coming up. We got Bad Boy, What's Up, Firewater, Brianski, and we got a green flag now in this opening race of the Brick Boat Fest here in Brick, New Jersey. And it's Brianski, Firewater, Bad Boy, and What's Up, your early leaders and the early moments of this race. Firewater in the middle there, trying to make its way to the lead. Just a slight edge. There is Firewater, What's Up, Bad Boy, and Brianski in the mix as well, right behind. But Firewater taking the immediate lead in these bumpy waters here off of Brick, New Jersey. And on board Firewater, we've got Bob Oliver. He's the driver. Herb Stotler is the throttle man. Levi Santana is the navigator. The 42-footer. On the outside is Brianski. Bill Moff and Jay Muller, driver and throttle man on board Brianski. 36-foot Cobra. Brianski on the outside, and on the inside, it's Firewater, and they are rocking and rolling here in these bumpy waters. Nice job by both teams.
Not yet.
On board, What's Up?
Fucking Kurt. All right, you just watch yourself.
Ed Smith, Anthony Smith, and Kevin Day on board just a few moments ago at the green. On board Firewater, Bob Oliver, Herb Stotler, and Levi Santana. Also at the green here, a little bit earlier. Just listen to those Stotler inboards. Nice throttling there by Herb Stotler. Going around the turn, as you can see. Bob Oliver, Herb Stotler, and Levi Santana. Other crew members include Carlos Terlasky, Bill Collins, Grant Bridgman, Karen Abdallah. Rocking and rolling on board Firewater. Very rough waters today here off of Brick, New Jersey for this opening race. The Offshore Performance Association. Briosky and Firewater. Side by side, though, they are in different classes. Briosky in P1, Firewater in P2. A lot of flying going on today. A lot of flying there, but no problem there in control. Let's see that again. A lot of air underneath that boat. Firewater, P2. Currently in first place in P2. Firewater also first overall. Let's go on board again. You're watching the opening race of the 2003 racing season for the Offshore Performance Association here in Brick, New Jersey. Vector helicopter shot, Firewater. rain is holding off at the moment. Rained all morning. Let's go with Briosky now. Briosky. Jay Muller's the owner. Bill Moffitt the driver. Throttleman Jay Muller in P1 class. Briosky. Briosky, a 36-foot Cobra powered by two 750 horsepower Fluke inboards. Bill Moffitt, of course, is the owner of WHM Motorsports, which took a second place in Marathon, Florida the other week. It was a tremendous race. Special thanks to Insera Supermarkets, Briosky, Dunkin' Donuts, and Grant Custom Rigging. All your inboard and outboard needs. The owner of Grant Custom Rigging, Mr. Grant Bridgman. Briosky in second place overall. Bill Moffitt and Jay Muller on board. Driver and Throttleman. Freeze Frame Video would like to give a special thank you to the Briosky Racing Team for helping to transport our equipment for the 2003 racing season, in particular to Brick, New Jersey for this race. Just listen to those power plants. They're Fluke inboards. Around the turn, Briosky. Nice throttling there on board Briosky by Jay Muller. Bill Moffitt, the driver. There's Panther on the outside. You can see the wake of Panther. Panther in P5 class. This crew's getting a workout today with these rough waters here in Brick, New Jersey. But we're going to try and get this race in as we see a slow-mo, that nice flying there by the Briosky Racing Team. On board Briosky. Just listen to those power plants. Those Fluke inboards. Two 750 horsepower inboards. Back to helicopter shot, Briaski. Briaski first in class, second overall. Briaski in P1. There's Gecko Tequila in P3. Val Fiorillo is the driver. Dave Edelstein is the throttle man. Gecko Tequila in Performance 3. Sponsors include Edelstein Associates, insurance for all your needs, Gecko Imported Tequila, and Transportation Freight Services, TFS. Val Fiorillo and David Edelstein. Now this boat was your 2002 OPA F1 and overall points champion, 2002 SBI F1 Northeast Divisional champion, and APBA 2003 F2 competitor. Panther on the outside. Panther in P5. Dave Edelstein, the owner of this boat. Sonic boom on the inside. John Franco, the driver throttle man. Thomas Rio is the navigator. Gecko Imported Tequila. Dave Edelstein on throttle. There in the background, some of the beach of Point Pleasant, New Jersey. All right, looking upfield, there is Bad Boy Powerboats. It's Mercury powered. It has 2 Mercury inboards. Anthony Pacheco, he's the driver. Kurt Berger, the throttle man. Pacheco, also the owner of this boat. Nice throttling there by Kurt Berger as they do some flying here off of Brick, New Jersey. Kurt Berger, of course, one of the officials of the Offshore Performance Association. Instrumental in this 2003 racing season. And of course, we're watching this offshore powerboat racing Jersey boy style. There's Gecko Tequila on the outside, also in P3 class. Battle now going on between Gecko and Bad Boy Powerboats, both in P3. Looks like Gecko making a move. And Gecko now taking a slight lead. Gets Gecko and Bad Boy. A lot of flying here off of Brick, New Jersey because of these rough waters today. Rain holding out just to get this race in. It's been raining all morning. Let's see that again in slow-mo. Now this LT38 is one of 3 newly designed models and is a prototype. The other models are a 32V hull and a 31 Cat, which will debut this race season. These boats will be perfected and raced throughout the season. Will be put into production as a custom-built race pleasure boat. Bad Boy Powerboats. Simply awesome on the outside as we go by. They're Simply Awesome on the outside. Simply Awesome in P5 class. Bruce Seroff is the owner, driver. Paul Corelli, the throttle man. And Trent Wayand is the navigator. Simply Awesome. Sponsors include Progressive Architectural Woodworking, Santos Italian Deli, and Standout Graphics. Is a 28-footer. One inboard, 600 horsepower. Bruce is from Union, New Jersey, Paul from Brick, New Jersey, and Trent from Melbourne, Florida. Now, Simply Awesome started offshore racing in 2000 in a 1988 24-foot Baja, taking first place in their very first race in Point Pleasant Local 1 class. They went on and raced 2001 OPA and SBI, taking Northeast Divisional high points. 2002 was a somewhat disappointing season with various mechanical problems. Beautiful jump there. Let's see it one more time in slow motion. Now, 2003, they went on to take third place in Daytona Beach and third place in Marathon and continue their pursuit for first place in APBA and OPA in 2003. Special thanks to crew members Christopher and Paulette Lucarelli for their time and dedication during the season and off-season. And a very special thanks to Eddie Smith, Anthony Smith, and Kevin Poker at Smitty's Marine in Brick, New Jersey for maintaining and storing the boat, and for their continued efforts to keep Simply Awesome in the hunt for a winning season. Simply Awesome. Around the turn. Simply Awesome. Bruce Seroff, Paul Corelli, and Trent Wayand. Beautiful jump. Another one. Exciting racing here in Brick, New Jersey. On board, simply awesome. Let's listen.
We can do this. We can do this. Easy. Okay. Let it fall. You okay, Trent?
Bruce Seraph at the wheel.
Big water. Okay.
One jump after another here because of the rough waters. In Brick, New Jersey. Simply awesome, handling them just fine. All right, there is the Delicate Sound of Thunder on the inside, Superboat on the outside. They're both in P4 class. Augie Penza and Kevin Hans on board Delicate Sound of Thunder. On board Superboat is John Cohn Jr. and John Cohn III. Delicate Sound of Thunder on the inside. Sponsors include 8 Penza Modern Movers in Union City, New Jersey. Also Eastover Marina and Tom's River. Around the turn. Now the Delicate Sound of Thunder on the inside was your 2002 OPA P4 Divisional High Points champion. Also 2002 SPI P4 in the Northeast. Now Augie Penza, who is the driver and owner, one of the original founders of the Jersey Boys Offshore Racing Crews and one of the board of directors of OPA, the Offshore Performance Association. All right, Penza slowing down. We're going to go with a Superboat built on Long Island, 30-footed. Superboat built on Long Island. Mercury powered, 525 horsepower and inboard. Father-son team, John Cohn, the driver, John Cohn III, the throttle man. There's Briowski on the inside, Bill Mopp, and Jay Muller on board. Superboat on the outside in P4. Number 1 in class, Performance Sport, Superboat. Other competitors include Delicate Sound of Thunder, Typhoon, Wildcard. Panther on the outside, Panther in P5. John Starch and Nick Monaco. Nice throttling there by John Cohn III. Briowski on the inside in first place in P1, and on the outside, Superboat in first place in P4. Here in these rough waters of the Atlantic Ocean off of Brick, New Jersey. Superboat as we see some of the shoreline. Great vantage point for viewers. The Point Pleasant Beach. As you can see, the boats are racing right off the beach. On board Superboat. John Cone Jr. and John Cone III. Vector helicopter shot. Superboat in first place in P4. Superboat built on Long Island. Mercury powered, won 525 horsepower, 30-footer. John Cone from Lindenhurst, New York. John Cone III from Oakdale. In P4, there's Wildcard, William Ross and Lazzaro Fonteca. Wildcard, they are really moving in P4. 26-foot Corsa. Sponsors include Genpro Transportation, General Transport, Major Cat Leasing, E&E, Frank's Carpet, Throttle Up Propellers, and Guardado Marine. As we take a look at Wildcard, beautiful jump by this 26-foot Corsa. A little replay, it's a beautiful jump. Wildcard Racing Team would like to thank their friends and family for their understanding and love, and they also like to thank all the volunteers for making this race possible, and they want to wish all the teams good luck for the rest of the racing season. And a special thanks to the throttle man, Lazzaro Tomato Fonteca, for a great job in this very rough condition here in this race in Brick, New Jersey. Another beautiful jump. Crew members include Eugenio Martinez and Frank Cruz. This boat is really flying. Let's see that again. A lot of air. In second place, in class, Wildcard P4. boat is staying in the air as much as it is in the water. Great flying. Wild card. Once again, there's the delicate sound of thunder with Augie Penza and Kevin Hans, driver and throttle man, in P4 class. Now, one of the owners of A. Penza Modern Movers, Union City, New Jersey, a family-owned business established in 1923. Now, Kevin Birdhans works and installs heating and air conditioning. This is Kevin's first season as a professional racer, and today is his first day in the delicate sound of thunder. Augie had hoped to give him the ride of his life, and his first checkered flag, we will see. Of course, he may be getting the ride of his life, considering the rough conditions here off of Brick, New Jersey. These guys are really working for that win today. Now, Augie Godfather Penza, one of the original founders of the Jersey Boys Offshore Racing Cruise, and one of the board of directors of OPA, Offshore Performance Association. Special thanks goes to Smitty as well. Delicate sound of thunder. Beautiful jump. Let's see it again. Look at all that air between the boat and the ocean. Nice throttling there by Augie Penza. Augie, the driver throttle man for his team. Kevin Hans, the navigator. This boat powered by Bandit Racing Engines. Special thanks to Kurt Berger of Bandit Racing Engines. On board, delicate sound of thunder, Penza race team.
You got a turn. Coming up on the left. Here, go the whole way around. Turn coming up. Get it, baby. It ain't that far. Nope. See what this bitch got. Yeehaw! Let's start finish. One down, baby.
All right, back to your helicopter shot. Delicate Sound of Thunder. Augie Penza and Kevin Burt Hans. P4 class. There's Firewater first overall with Bob Oliver and Herb Stotler and Levi Santana on board. This boat powered by Stotler Racing Engines. Firewater. Flying here off of Brick, New Jersey, rough waters. The rain is holding off just to get this race in. So far, so good. There's Relentless on the outside, Firewater on the inside. All right, Relentless in P1 class. Ernie Tritola is the driver. Ernie Tritola Jr. is the throttleman. Ernie Tritola, the owner of Relentless in P1. Sponsors include ADE Inc., Heating and Cooling, Lacey Car Wash, and Quick Lube and Detailing. Also, Blood Marine Services. Top Coat Paving, Top Notch Canvas, and Bandit Racing Engines, the manufacturer of the engines. It's a 32-footer skater. 2 Bandit Racing inboards. In the rookie season of 2002, this team went undefeated in P2. And they are also the OPA Northeastern Divisional Champions and high points leaders for P2 in the year 2002 as well. Other crew members include Doug Blood and Steve Martin. Now another crew member is Justin Berge of Lanoka Harbor. I'd like to thank Kurt Berger for all of his help, and all of their family wouldn't be racing without him. Thanks to Blood Marine Services for such good services, and Lacey Car Wash for their detailing excellence, and of course, a special thanks to all of the crew and fellow racers. Nice throttling there by Ernie Tritola Jr. Relentless. Papa Ernie Tritola, the driver. Around the turn. Relentless. Nice jump. Beautiful jump there by the Relentless race team. Let's see it again. Hull going straight up almost. In control, no problem. There's Briosky in P1 class with Bill Bopp and Jay Muller on board. In first place in P1. Here's some of the shoreline. Point Pleasant. Briosky. Your leader in P1. You're watching the Offshore Performance Association's Brick Boat Fest from Brick, New Jersey. All right, there is What's Up on the outside. What's Up? The owner's Edward Smith. Edward Smith, Smitty, is the driver as well. Anthony Smith, the throttle man. P3 class. What's Up sponsors include Smitty's Marine Repair and Dry Rack Storage. In 2 years of racing, this boat has had 14 wins. Only once did it not finish in 17 races. Quite a record for this boat. What's Up? 32-footer. It's a Viper. This boat ran great in Marathon, Florida. What's Up in P3 class. Edward Smith, the driver, or Smitty as he's known. Anthony Smith is the throttle man. Kevin Day is the navigator, but he is not on the boat right now. We're going to go with the onboard camera in just a moment and see what happened. Other competitors in P3 got Bad Boy, Fair Warning, Gecko Tequila, and of course, What's Up? You're watching right now. Let's go on board What's Up now. Let's listen.
You got your line. All right. Just go easy down here. Go easy. We got 10 laps to run.
I hear you. Chilling out.
Oh. Woo! Oh. You all right?
Yeah.
You okay? What?
He's out.
Kevin's done. Get him off the boat.
Come on, get.
Pull it down, pull it down.
Kevin Day injured.
Mother.
They're going to get him off the boat and get some help and get some aid, but he is not going to continue this race.
Over here. What? No. Can we run if he jumps out?
Yeah.
Well, Kevin Day injured there during the race, and he was put on a patrol boat. Well, he'll be brought to shore and to get some aid. What's Up? Kevin Day, navigator, no longer in the race. Ed Smith and Anthony Smith continue, though, driver and throttle man. Rough waters taking their toll on Kevin Day. Onboard Briosky Racing now, in first place in P1. Bill Muff and Jay Muller. Nice throttling there by Jay Muller. Just listen to those power plants. Onboard Firewater, Bob Oliver, Herb Stowler, and Levi Santana. In P2 class, Firewater in first place and first overall. You're watching the Offshore Performance Association Jersey Boys style Brick Boat Fest. Opening race of the 2003 racing season. Because after this, we go to Seaside Heights. And after that, Atlantic City and Point Pleasant, New York City, and Maryland.
Great job.
Onboard Penza. We're going to take this boat to the finish. Augie Penza and Kevin Haas.
Left turn. You're clear behind you.
And that is it, the end of the opening race of the Offshore Performance Association's Jersey Boys Style Brick Boat Fest. Highly competitive racing, great racing, and rough racing, as you saw the rough waters here off of Brick, New Jersey, here in the Atlantic Ocean. These guys really took a beating today, but highly exciting nonetheless. There's Firewater, first in class and first overall, getting the checkered flag. Great run for these guys today. And the rain held out just to get this race in. As we said, it had rained all morning, but we got this race in. Right, there's a yellow flag. This race has been called one lap short because of poor visibility and rain. We were able to get it in, though, one lap short here in Brick, New Jersey. And we are headed back to the airport with our helicopter pilot, Mr. Mike Renz from the Analog Corporation. Always do a fine job. And very shortly, we will have the final results for you in these P1 through P5 classes. Some 15 competitors in all today here in Brick, New Jersey. The opening race for the Offshore Performance Association. All right, in P1, it's Briowski in first place, getting the checkered flag, followed by Relentless in second. Briowski number 1 in P1. In P2, Firewater in first place in P2 and first overall. Quite a run for Firewater as we took them to the finish a few moments ago. In P3, it's Gecko Tequila in first, followed by Bad Boy Powerboats in second. And What's Up in third. Gecko Tequila in first in P3. In P4 is Superboat, followed by Wild Card and the Delicate Sound of Thunder in third place. Superboat, the checkered flag in P4. And in P5, Simply Awesome, followed by Panther and Sonic Boom in third. Simply Awesome in first place in P5. And those are your final results, P1 through P5 here in the performance classes here in Brick, New Jersey. Highly competitive racing and most of all safe racing. Just a couple of injuries because of the rough waters, but no real problems. So on behalf of Jeff Girardi and the rest of the Freeze Frame video production crew, I'd like to give a special thanks to Gary and Nancy Johnson, our camera crew. Also our helicopter pilot, Mr. Mike Renz from the Analog Corporation. And of course, Freeze Frame Video Production is certainly proud to be a part of this event. This is Vince Lipari wishing you a fond farewell from Brick, New Jersey. See you at the next OPA race. Bye, everyone.